Excuse me, sir. You can't be in this area without identification. Please hand over your ID, now. Those were the first words that echoed through the pristine lobby of the Zenith Corporate Tower that Monday morning. The towering glass doors had barely closed behind me before Karen, clad in a fitted blue blazer, sharp heels clicking authoritatively on the floor, stopped me with a clipboard clutched like a badge of war. Her tone wasn't welcoming. It was firm, sharp, dismissive. Before we continue, if you are watching our video for the first time, you're highly welcome to Elliot Stories. Please bless and support us by hitting that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell to get notified for more edifying stories coming your way tomorrow and never to miss any. Share to friends who love stories filled with twist and morals and loved ones who loves respect and justice no matter the cost. Where are you watching from? Please tell us in the comments. We love seeing how far our story travels. Also endeavor to stay till the end of this video because there's a little package for you that you don't want to miss. To our unique constant viewers, our high-esteemed subscribers, lovely new viewers and our first-time subscribers, thank you for being part of our growth. I paused, blinking. I was wearing tailored slacks, a charcoal hoodie, and my favorite low-key sneakers. I carried a black leather backpack slung over one shoulder. Unshaven and casual, I probably looked like a startup intern lost in the wrong skyscraper. That was the point. I wanted to see what my company had become from the ground floor. But Karen didn't give me time to explain. She stepped in front of me. You're not allowed back there. This level requires security clearance. I glanced around. Security guards stood a few feet away, half interested until Karen called one over. A tall officer approached, resting his hand on his belt as if I posed a threat. People around started watching. Phones came out. I reached into my pocket slowly, retrieving my phone. Karen tensed. Her eyes narrowed. Sir, I said ID. Not your phone. This is a place of business, not a playground. I exhaled lightly. And I'm trying to access my digital badge. Digital badge, she scoffed. That's not protocol. Visitors use printed passes. Employees check in at the side entrance. And if I'm not a visitor, then you should know the rules, which clearly you don't. I'm giving you one more chance. Show me valid identification or I'll have you escorted out. Twist 1. The irony. This building, from the rooftop garden to the parking garage below, was mine. Not inherited. Not gifted. Built from scratch. Every bolt, every policy, including how guests and employees should be treated, was approved by me. But Karen, head of front-end administration, hadn't attended the last 2 corporate retreats. She preferred email updates and sent interns to meetings. Clearly, she hadn't read the latest board newsletter. I decided not to pull rank. All right, I said, and stepped back, pulling up my pass. It took a few seconds, the Wi-Fi lagging. The security guard peered over my shoulder. Karen leaned in, arms folded. When the screen loaded, her expression changed. Full name, Derek I. Benson, CEO. Karen stepped back like she had touched fire. Wait, you're... Yes. I'm Derek Benson. You've been emailing my assistant. I signed your last promotion letter. Silence dropped like a boulder. Security blinked. The receptionist behind the desk gasped. Someone muttered, "Oh, damn." Another took a slow step back. Karen's face flushed red. Mr. Benson. I didn't recognize you. Clearly. It's just, we have protocols and sometimes, we get strangers, and they all look like me. Young. Dressed down. Or is it the skin tone? She froze. Her lips parted, searching for the right words. But none came. Twist 2, she wasn't just a gatekeeper. She was supposed to lead the next diversity recruitment campaign. Let's take a walk, I said. We moved through the lobby, eyes following us like whispers. I walked slowly, calmly. Karen followed, silent now. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. At the conference wing, I led her into an empty boardroom and closed the door. Karen, how long have you worked here? 7 years. And how long have you been in your current role? 3 years. During that time, have we ever had a policy stating employees can't use the main entrance? She swallowed. No, sir. Have we ever said people must dress a certain way to be treated with respect? No. I nodded. Then why did you assume I wasn't supposed to be here? Tears welled in her eyes. I'm sorry. I judged. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to follow procedures. Procedures. Or prejudices. She broke. Her voice cracked. I don't know anymore. Sometimes, I assumed. And I'm ashamed. I leaned back. Karen, what you did happens every day. But you had power. You used it to humiliate instead of help. That's not how this company operates. She nodded slowly. I understand. I don't expect to keep my job. I tilted my head. What if I said you could, but only if you took the next 3 months to lead a real accountability and diversity initiative, starting with your own story? She looked up, stunned. You'd give me a chance. Not because you deserve it, but because this company doesn't believe in cancel culture. We believe in correction, reflection, redemption. Twist 3. The incident wasn't the end. It was the start of a revolution. That afternoon, I addressed the company. We streamed it live. I shared what happened. Word for word. I didn't name Karen. I didn't need to. I talked about unconscious bias, gatekeeping, and the importance of seeing people fully before forming judgments. Phones buzzed. Emails flooded in. Departments asked for workshops. Employees shared their own stories. Karen did her part. She spoke at the first session. Nervous, shaking, but honest. She didn't sugarcoat it. People listened. Applauded. She cried again. 3 months later, she launched the See Me First campaign. It went viral. Schools called. Other companies wanted partnerships. Karen was interviewed on morning shows. She changed. And so did we. Moral lesson. Never judge a book by its cover, especially not in the corridors of power. Respect should be given, not earned through assumptions. Humility isn't weakness. It's wisdom in disguise. This story was humbly crafted and brought to you by Elliot Stories. Catch you on the next one. Elliot Stories appreciates you all.